Have you ever heard the saying, perception is reality? It may seem like just a simple phrase, but it holds a powerful truth. Our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality, and as we shift our perspective, our entire world can change. This concept is known as the law of relativity. It states that everything in our lives is relative to something else, and it's all about how we perceive it. Understanding and mastering this law can have a profound impact on our lives, allowing us to see the world in a new light and create the reality we desire. Understanding the law of relativity. The law of relativity is all about perspective and comparison. It propounds that our experiences, circumstances, and challenges cannot be deemed good or bad until they are compared to something else. Everything in life is neutral in its essence, and it is our perspective that assigns value to it. Consider this: what seems like a massive problem to you might be a minor issue to another. Let's consider the scenario of a sudden rainstorm. For a beachgoer, the rain could be a disappointment, ruining their plans for a sunny day by the ocean. However, for a farmer, the rain could be a blessing, providing much-needed water for their crops and ensuring a successful harvest. The challenge, the sudden rainstorm, is the same, but its interpretation varies drastically based on who is experiencing it. This underlines the paramount importance of context in evaluating situations. The context encompasses not only the physical reality, but also the mental and emotional state of the individual experiencing the event. As the renowned physicist Albert Einstein once profoundly stated, relativity applies to physics, not ethics. This implies that while the physical world might be governed by relative comparisons, our ethical and moral standards should remain unwavering, undeterred by the ever-shifting circumstances that surround us. The law of relativity in physics refers to the theory presented by Albert Einstein that describes how the laws of physics are the same for all observers, regardless of their relative motion. This means that the laws of nature, such as the speed of light, remain constant, no matter how fast an object is moving or where it is observed from. However, when it comes to ethics and moral standards, the law of relativity does not apply. In the realm of ethics, our moral principles and values should not be subject to the changing circumstances or perspectives. While the physical world may be governed by relative comparisons, our ethical compass should guide us towards unwavering standards of right and wrong. It is through this steadfastness that we can cultivate empathy, patience, and unparalleled flexibility in navigating the complexities of our lives. To fully grasp the law of relativity, it's essential to first debunk certain misconceptions. Many individuals misinterpret the law of relativity as a license for moral relativism, the belief that notions of right and wrong are not absolute, but vary according to the context. This, however, couldn't be further from the truth. Common mistakes often occur when people attempt to apply this law haphazardly to their lives. For instance, using the law as a shield to justify harmful actions or as a means to compare one's life unfavorably with others is a misapplication of the law of relativity. It is important to understand that Einstein's theory was never intended as a moral or social guideline, but rather as a scientific concept explaining various physical phenomena. Taking this into consideration can help us avoid these misinterpretations and further enhance our understanding of the subject matter. Simultaneously, it's crucial to deeply grasp the profound interconnection between the law of relativity and other essential principles of psychology and personal growth. This law not only aids in comprehending the subjectivity of our experiences, but also serves as a powerful reminder of the immense significance of perspective. It underscores the fundamental idea that each individual's perception of reality is inherently unique, intricately shaped by their own diverse range of experiences and intricate mindset. While the law of relativity serves as a powerful scientific principle, its application to our lives should be considered with care, understanding, and respect for its true meaning. This understanding can lead to self-awareness, empathy, and a broader perspective, the key pillars of personal growth. The psychological aspect of the law of relativity. The human mind is a fascinating and intricate entity, inherently susceptible to a wide range of cognitive biases that can impede our ability to perceive our circumstances in a relative manner. One such bias that often comes into play is the social comparison bias, where we have a tendency to evaluate our own self-worth based on the achievements and attributes of others. This bias can lead us to constantly compare ourselves to others, constantly measuring our achievements and success against theirs. As a result, we may often find ourselves falling into the trap of believing that the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. We may underestimate our own accomplishments and overemphasize our problems, feeling as though we are falling short or not measuring up to some imagined standard set by others. This distorted perspective can have a significant impact on our overall well-being and self-esteem. By succumbing to the social comparison bias, we may fail to recognize the unique value and worth that we bring to the table. We may overlook our own achievements, talents, and strengths simply because they do not align with the perceived successes of others. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and even depression. It is important to recognize and challenge this cognitive distortion in order to gain a more accurate and balanced perspective on our own lives. By focusing on our own personal growth, progress, and accomplishments, we can begin to appreciate the journey we are on and the unique challenges we have overcome. Instead of constantly comparing ourselves to others, we can celebrate our own achievements and strive for continued growth and improvement. Similarly, the focus illusion dictates that what we concentrate on tends to seem significantly impactful, often distorting the larger picture. For example, we might obsess over a single failure, allowing it to overshadow numerous successes. These biases keep us tethered to a distorted reality, preventing us from experiencing the true essence of the law of relativity. Research suggests that maintaining a balanced perspective is crucial to building resilience. A fascinating study conducted by the University of Pennsylvania shed light on how resilient individuals perceive and approach problems. The findings revealed that these individuals possess a unique ability to view challenges as temporary obstacles rather than permanent setbacks. By recognizing the inherent transience of difficulties, they are able to navigate through them with greater ease and resilience, experiencing less emotional distress in the process. This illuminates the concept of the focus illusion and underscores the importance of adopting a broader, more nuanced perspective when facing adversities. So, how can we effectively mitigate cognitive biases and develop a more accurate sense of relativity? One approach is through the practice of mindfulness, which involves being fully present and receptive to our current experiences. By cultivating mindfulness, we can learn to observe our circumstances objectively without attaching judgments or biases. Another technique is cognitive reframing, which involves intentionally altering our mindset to view a situation in a different light. This can be achieved by asking ourselves probing questions, such as whether our perceived issues are truly as monumental as they seem, or if they are being amplified by our own biased perception. Integrating both mindfulness and cognitive reframing into our lives, we can gain a deeper understanding of our thoughts and emotions and develop a more accurate and balanced perspective on the world around us. This process allows us to navigate through cognitive biases and enhance our decision-making abilities, ultimately leading to a more fulfilled and fulfilling life. Remember, it's not the situation that defines us, but our perception of it. Internalizing the law of relativity. Internalizing the law of relativity goes beyond merely understanding it. It necessitates weaving it into the very fabric of your daily thought processes. This can be achieved through several strategies, each offering a unique pathway to the same goal. One of the most effective strategies for personal growth and self-reflection is the practice of journaling. Similar to how a mirror reflects our physical appearance, a journal serves as a profound reflection of our minds, capturing the essence of our thoughts and emotions. Through the act of writing, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, untangle distorted perceptions, and consciously choose to embrace a more balanced and enlightened perspective. This transformative process allows us to navigate life's complexities with clarity and grace. Equally powerful is the practice of visualization. By visually portraying our challenges as smaller or our potentials as larger, we can actually alter our perception of reality. For example, picture your problems as tiny pebbles on a vast beach, or see yourself as a giant, standing strong amidst a storm of minuscule challenges. Engaging in such practices can help us develop a broader perspective and cultivate a sense of relativity, ultimately leading to personal growth and resilience. Gratitude also plays a crucial and transformative role in the law of relativity. When we genuinely appreciate and acknowledge what we already have, it creates a powerful shift in our perception. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we are less likely to magnify our challenges and more likely to find meaning and purpose in them. It offers us a profound vantage point from which we can view our problems not as insurmountable obstacles, but as valuable opportunities for personal growth, learning, and evolution. This mindset allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with resilience, wisdom, and a greater sense of fulfillment. Lastly, mastering techniques for emotional regulation can help us navigate through difficulties more effectively. Practices like deep breathing, mindfulness, and positive affirmations can help us maintain emotional balance and prevent cognitive biases from distorting our perception of relativity. All these techniques, when practiced consistently, can help us truly internalize the law of relativity, enabling us to perceive our world with far greater accuracy and positivity. Turn obstacles into opportunities. The law of relativity isn't just a theoretical concept to muse over, it's an actionable principle that can be applied to our everyday lives. Let's explore how you can use this law to overcome a current challenge. First, you need to identify the challenge you're facing. It could be anything from a stressful job to a personal conflict. This step is crucial because you can't address a problem without acknowledging its existence. Next, take the time to evaluate the challenge's relativity to your past experiences and future goals. Reflect on the significance of this challenge and ask yourself, is this challenge as significant as I am making it out to be? How does it compare to what I have faced in the past? How does it align with my larger life goals? By questioning the absolute nature of the problem, you will gain a deeper understanding of its relativity and its impact on your journey. Now, armed with a fresh perspective and a renewed sense of purpose, create a comprehensive plan of action that incorporates the powerful law of relativity. Take a moment to reflect on the fact that your problem is only as big as you perceive it to be. Can you see it as a stepping stone, a pivotal moment that propels you forward rather than a mere stumbling block? Can you embrace it as an opportunity for immense personal and professional growth, a chance to rise above and conquer rather than a temporary setback? The choice is yours to make. Take inspiration from real-world examples. Consider the story of Mahatma Gandhi. Despite facing numerous challenges while leading India's independence movement, Gandhi saw each obstacle as an opportunity for spiritual growth. He famously said, "My life is my message," emphasizing the importance of aligning one's actions with their spiritual beliefs. This is the law of relativity in action, viewing challenges through a lens of spiritual enlightenment and personal transformation. Remember, the power of relativity lies in our perceptions. By viewing your challenges from a different perspective, you can transform them into opportunities. Keep practicing and using this law in your everyday life, and you'll not only grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient, but also find new depths of personal growth and fulfillment. Mastering the law of relativity. In order to fully master the law of relativity, it is of utmost importance to develop and maintain a consistent practice. This entails regularly reminding ourselves that the size of our problems is directly proportional to our perception of them. It involves consciously exerting effort to shift our perspective from perceiving problems as insurmountable obstacles to recognizing them as golden opportunities for learning, personal development, and self-improvement. Develop habits and routines that reinforce this law. Begin each day with a reflection on the challenges you may face and make a deliberate choice to see them as relative. Practice mindfulness and meditation. These activities help foster a calm mind, enabling us to better handle adversity when it comes our way. The law of relativity is a powerful tool for fostering a growth mindset and resilience. When we adopt the belief that challenges are a necessary and beneficial part of our journey, we increase our capacity to bounce back from setbacks. We open ourselves to learning from every experience and grow stronger with each hurdle we overcome. Remember, maintaining perspective is key in the face of adversity. It's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture when we're in the thick of a difficult situation. But if we pause, take a step back, and reassess our problems in relation to the broader scheme of things, we gain a more balanced perspective. We see that our problems are a small part of our journey and not insurmountable roadblocks. This shift in outlook can make a world of difference in how we respond to challenges. In the words of Neil Armstrong, "I believe every human has a finite number of heartbeats. I don't intend to waste any of mine." So, why let our problems consume us? Why not use every heartbeat to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient? Remember, the power to change our perspective lies within us. The law of relativity is at our disposal, waiting to be harnessed. Let's use it to transform our lives.